Hey everyone, Tuesday update, Tony George, DocSports.com. Let's talk about a couple of Major League Baseball leans today, just because I'm narrowing it down to one pick a day. And on a big roll in Major League Baseball, we'll talk about what we got going on over at the website here today. After we get to your free play stuff, free play didn't win last night. A little bit of a surprising result there, to say the least, but we'll bounce back today. We're talking Bucks and Celtics as well as some Major League Baseball leans. Just a cup of coffee. Look at that right there. Found that. Can you read that? SportsAudioShows.com. Tony George. Very first website I had when it came to sports handicapping. We did audio on Broadcast One back in the day, and that's when Mark Cuban owned it. That's how far back I go. Some of you guys weren't even born when I started handicapping in 1992. Nonetheless, an old throwback cup today. Have a cup of coffee. A couple guys taking a piss over a fence post, talking about what we like in Major League Baseball. Before we get to your free NBA play, a couple of games I looked at. If you wanted to play a run line today, just between me and you and a fence post, because I played this. I played Milwaukee minus 105 on the run line over Cincinnati Reds, who are absolutely deplorable. Deplorable. Like Milwaukee there. Now, I always have an interest in my, Kansas City Chiefs, but also my Kansas City Royals. Playing in the I-70 series today against the hated in-state rival Cardinals, who are better than Kansas City, and they're laying 115 on the road here. I'd kind of lean St. Louis as much as it pains me. Ugh. Just a couple leans, just me and you, having a cup of coffee, just shooting the crap about what we like in Major League Baseball today, because I have a totals play that I love, and I'm all over it tonight. And I'm keeping it low volume. On a big run there, Major League Baseball right now. I'm known for my Major League Baseball. Didn't have a good year last year. We were bound and determined to have a good year this year, and we're starting to roll. That being said, let's talk about this game night. What's Milwaukee doing getting 5? Better question is, what's Boston doing laying 5? Returning champions plus 5? Think about that. The first game that Milwaukee played Boston. And by the way, I had Boston as a premium play. I thought the absence of Middleton would be a big deal for Milwaukee. Apparently not. Not only did Milwaukee win by 12, they won by 17 points over the spread, and they did it shooting 41% from the floor, 35% from three-point range, and 70% from the free throw line, which is low in the NBA. Matter of fact, all those are low in the NBA, especially 41% from the floor. They didn't give Boston anything inside. Giannis had a triple-double, and not even that good of a night. And now you're going to lay 5 because you're just all of a sudden miraculously going to bounce back and wax the floor with the returning world champion Bucks, with the best player on the floor, coming off a good game with a triple-double, but not all that good. They couldn't do anything inside against Milwaukee. They forced them outside. Tatum and Brown were no-shows. They were non-factors. Tatum and Brown. Holiday had a huge night. Milwaukee showing their prowess as a team that's got a little more depth than I thought they did, and they stepped up in the absence of one of their true stars on the floor. This is not going to come easy. What do you think, Boston's just going to beat them, 117 to 100? I don't see it. Boston's defense, you were held to 101 points on the road, and you won by 17 points over the spread. Now you're getting 5. General principle, Milwaukee Bucks, your free play plus the number. Maybe Boston wins this one. Maybe they're too good to go down 0-2 at home. But 5 points is a ton of points in the NBA playoffs. You've seen a lot of nail biters right down to the wire. Dallas almost made a hell of a comeback last night. They had it within the number, and they lost. A lot of you, I know, took Dallas. They went to 6. They had it, and free throw late. Booker doesn't miss free throws. But at the end of the day, these are nail biters. There's nobody here by accident, especially the returning world champions with the best player in the NBA on the court for them. Catching 5. They don't have any pressure on them. The pressure's on Boston. FYI. Doc Sports. Free $60, link in the description below. 4-unit best bets in the NBA, in Major League Baseball. On a run in Major League Baseball. 8-3 our last 11, plus $2,025 the last 14 days. We're dialed in. We're going to stay dialed in. We're cherry picking games one at a time. 4-unit best bets. Flat betting technique. Every now and then we throw in a top pick. If we do multiple game cards, the other games, there'll always be a 4-unit play on the card. Then there might be a 3 or a 2. But we keep it low volume. It's boring. It's non-hype. But it's profitable. And baseball is a 160-game season. You got to just cherry pick the best bets every day. Slow and steady wins the race. Tortoise in the hare. That's how we do it. 4-unit NHL best bet. WNBA coming up this week. Be sure and check out that team previews in the article section over at DocSports.com. Take advantage of that free $60. Win some money on Tuesday. Booyah.